Myth number 4. If I set boundaries, I will hurt others. Now, before I fully address this myth, I want to first address and look at the word hurt. Because the thing that I found is that we often use the word hurt in place of the word harm, and the two words are not the same. And we'll discuss that shortly. But when we look into that, I will hurt others when I set boundaries. Okay, setting a boundary may hurt someone's feelings, especially when we're not acting or responding in a way that they really desire. Okay? But what if what they're asking us to do isn't good for you? It isn't good for them. It isn't good for the both of you. See, a feeling is just that. It's a feeling. Okay? It doesn't automatically equate to truth, because what may feel good today may not feel good tomorrow. It may not even feel good or feel right in an hour from now, because feelings are conditional. Okay? Now, another person might not be happy with you because the boundary that you set hurt their feelings. But are their feelings, are the way that they're going to respond or decide to respond, ultimately your responsibility? Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't take into account people's feelings, that we shouldn't take into account the way that they may respond or may react. But ultimately, their feelings, their actions are not your responsibility. You may be hurting a feeling, but you're not hurting them. You're not hurting the person. Okay? And a boundary may hurt, but it should only be temporary. That pain will go away. And if that pain doesn't go away, if that hurt doesn't go away, then really we need to consider, is that relationship worth having? I mean, is there really a mutual respect for each other? Boundaries may hurt feelings at times, okay? But remember, they are there to protect us and others from other people and situations that are bad for us. People and situations that can harm us. Okay? Now, harm is not temporary. Okay? It is something that's lasting even after a situation has passed. Okay? Damage is done. Okay? You may be preventing someone else by setting that boundary from being harmed as well as yourself. Now, hurt can turn into harm if it's not dealt with, if it's not considered. Okay, so again, I want to keep that distinction. If we even take a look at when we exercise, when we're using muscles, when we're exercising, they say no pain, no gain. But that hurt, that pain, we are to take a look at it, because if we don't consider that pain, it can go into harm. But again, harm is permanent. Harm is damaging. Harm is lasting. Okay? So setting boundaries may hurt someone's feeling, but also it protects us from harm.